So what it is we got a little timeline. You just click on them, and each one of these stand for different things. And if I hover over it, like that's social, that's emotional, intellectual, and physical. And I think that's everything. That's family. So I guess I'll just start. I'm I don't know if I should try and do every one because I know it stops after you do so many. So I'm just gonna follow and try and do them. I don't know. What A woman walks into a room holding a blanket and a bottle with warm white liquid. Well, I'm fucking hungry, so I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be angry, and I'm gonna cry. So, the woman is your mother. She interprets the crying as a sign that you need attention. She picks you up and holds you next to her where it is nice and warm. She feeds you. Some would say that you have begun to show a pattern of manipulating people who are close to you, but at your age, a child cannot be spoiled. Unfortunately, your mother doesn't know this and begins to feel as if there might be something wrong with either herself or you. Well, Mom, you forced me to climb out of your vagina, so there's actually a lot wrong with you. I am perfectly normal for a little baby, but I'm going to stop crying for you because you got me my milk. Now that you are fed, you stop complaining. That's what I'm saying. Your mother attributes your crankiness to hunger. You have salvaged her self-esteem and will be well taken care of. Well, thank you, Mom. Let's get all up in that emotional. You don't have very many skills yet. As a matter of fact, life is pretty boring. So, I'm going to be a dickhead, and I'm going to cry some more, because I am a piece of crap baby. I can understand how new and confusing all this must be to you. 9 months of rest and relaxation, followed by all of that commotion, and now this. You can't see much, and you have no control over your body. Your crying makes something happen. You are lifted up and rocked. Well, I'm going to keep crying because that's just how we do. You were startled when you were lifted up. Mom is going to have to learn to handle you a bit more gently. Oh, so it's Mom. So just let her know that Mama has something wrong with her. I'm going to keep crying. You got really scared. Your mother pulls you closer to her where it is warm and safe. Well, if you really cared about me, Mom, you would have kept me in your vagina, where it was really warm and safe, unless somebody punched you in the stomach. But now I'm all vulnerable and not in your choo-chole. So, I'm going to keep crying. Mom, you're frustrated and worried? Well, shit. Too bad. Your mother's beginning to wonder whether or not you have colic. She may have to call the pediatrician if you keep crying all the time. I don't know what that is. So, since we're on the mighty internet, let us see what colic is. Pay no attention to my email because it just said Justin has big pee-pee. Colic is a condition in which an otherwise healthy baby cries or displays symptoms of distress, frequently and for extended periods without any discernible reason. Typically appears in the first month of life and often disappears rather suddenly before the baby is 3 or 4 months old. But 12 months. Okay. So it doesn't seem too bad, but I didn't keep reading. But anyways, I'm going to keep crying. You have made your mother feel rejected. She will internalize this and feel guilty throughout your childhood. I know you didn't do this on purpose, but new parents are very sensitive to this sort of thing. Do you guys ever play games and you feel like incredibly guilty when you make certain choices? Because I feel like that a lot. Anyways, I'm just going to follow this trend downward. And I'm lying on the floor of a big room on a soft, furry blanket. You're on your back, staring at shadows that sometimes creep across the ceiling. Every so often, Mom or Dad passes by and makes a funny face. Your hand gropes in all directions, and your feet pat the floor gently, almost out of your control. I'm going to get angry and make an O shape with my mouth. You're still too young to talk, but you make some noises. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. This brings some attention and a brief lift from the cold floor. Well, shit, that just solved all my problems. So after each one of those, you can check your stats, and they'll change a little bit. I mean, I didn't take a good look. They're really just here for your own amusement. They'll affect certain choices later on. But, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Anyways, let's move on. You were lying down in the crib while your mom and dad... Sorry, my mom texted me. You're lying down in the crib while your mom and dad are speaking in the other room. You hear their voices deep and muffled from beyond the door. Why aren't they paying attention to you? Well, shit. I am sad, but I'm going to go to sleep because I'm depressed. Perhaps you're feeling left out of things by your parents. This is understandable, but remember, they need some time alone too. You take a nap and awake refreshed and alert. Well, I'm going to cry. Your crying brings in your dad, who is holding a nice warm bottle of milk. Hunger needs are satisfied. See, Dad knows what's up. Dad learns. Mom just friggin' doesn't care about me. So screw her in this game. Screw her. Moving on. You have just awakened from a nice long nap. Your mom comes in the room and wants to hold you. Well, I'm cranky, so I'm going to cry at her again because she does not do anything right. You must be in a very foul mood today. Mood swings such as these are quite common with babies your age. Unfortunately, when babies are too cranky, their parents see this as a sign of rejection. Go back to sleep and wake up later. You have just awakened from a nice long nap. Your mom comes in the room and wants to hold you. Well, I don't want mom to hold me. I want dad to hold me because dad isn't a piece of bitch. You are not. Well, I'm cranky, so I'm going to do nothing then. You have chosen an inappropriate response. Well, game, you won't let me do what the frick I want. I want to be pissed off and I want to cry. Over and over again. Just let me friggin' do it. Screw it. Sleepy and do nothing. Piece of crap. It's a dog's life, isn't it? Nothing to do all day except eat, sleep, and wonder what life will be like when you're older. Does life really change after 2? Mom is coming closer. I'm going to ignore Mom. Your mom tries to get your attention by making clicking noises with her mouth and calling your name. Well, shit. I am a dog, aren't I? Fuck you, Mom. Fickle child, you have hurt your mother's feelings. You could have given her a smile. Well, she could have given me some frickin'... not treating me like a piece of baby. I know that I am a baby right now. But screw that. Pick me up and feed me. That's what Dad would have done. Dad would have got me a ball or something. She's just... like I'm some Swahili child dog. Screw you, piece of crap.